championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. White and Brown are the wingmen. Sam Hauser out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Brown after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Here's Gillespie. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Williams finds Brooks. Back to Williams. Outside O'Neal. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Gillespie. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard, beyond the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Gillespie. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter, and the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Vucevic, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Brown inside, Brooks defending. And the basket by Brown.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Brooks outside. For 3. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Another one falls for Boston.
A little contact there, but for a guy with Vucevic's build, it's not an issue.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans, and that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
The free throw drops for Brooks. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Outside White. Pritchard with a screen on Booker. And here's White. He picked up 10 in his last game. It's Vucevic, high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 6 points for Nikola Vucevic.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Vucevic with a steal. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Brooks. Hauser, right side. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Suns trail by 4. Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. Blocked!
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
Now here's Pritchard. And here's Brown. Vucevic, a screen on Booker. Here's White from downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. What an honor it is to have Brittany Griner here tonight.
We're all so happy she's back here in Phoenix, a dominant force in the WNBA for over a decade.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Gillespie. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Booker to end the run. It's hauled in by White.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pritchard finds White. Back to Pritchard. Vucevic in the post. Working on Williams. And that one drops for him. Vucevic has got 8.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Gillespie passes to Williams. Six to shoot. Right wing. Here's Gillespie. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, BA.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so it's Phoenix with it, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Booker, outside for Brooks. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Hauser passes to Pritchard. Outside White. There's a screen. Hauser outside. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Suns trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Brooks. And the layup is good off the glass.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Outside, Brown. Vucevic against Williams. Outside Pritchard. And Boston again with the bucket. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Always a plus to have forwards who can dish it. A look at the top assist numbers for small forwards. Jaylen Brown is second.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
Yeah, you can't teach the kind of vision that they have. Natural instinct to read the floor and find the open guy that they all possess.
Now here's Brooks, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Here's Gillespie. Back to Williams. On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And so here's Phoenix. Following the three by Boston. Booker finds Brooks. Booker surveying the D. Takes a three. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 10. Fades. Not going to go that time. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Trailing by 10. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Williams.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Now Pritchard. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's Brown. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Booker, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Gillespie, gets the three ball to go. Gillespie's got 7 points. Boston leading by 7. Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Brown, a screen on Williams. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And Booker pulls it down.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Williams passes to Booker. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Outside White. Hauser outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Vucevic on the money from 12 feet away. He's got 14.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Gillespie passes to Booker. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
And it's all from three-point range. Suns trail by 7. Here we go. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Boston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Shireman. Here's Garza, defended by Dunn. Garza's shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Allen, the pass to Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Free throw good. Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Malawach is checked in for the Suns. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Shireman. Here's Gonzalez. They set a pick. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Goodwin. 17 points for him. Last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Pass to Gonzalez. Takes the 3. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Nikola Vucevic, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Celtics. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. And it's Garza in at the 4-man spot. Right side Green. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
The Suns making a switch here. Iguodaro's checked in. Free throw good. Green. Here's Shireman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Guys?
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Goodwin. There's the screen. Pass to Dunn. Green for 3. Can't hit that one. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Shireman. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Garza. Knocks down the triple. Garza's got 5.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Green. Green to the rack. Oh! The posterizer from Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Jaylen Green, 1 shot.
Celtics lead by 8. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Gonzalez. It's hauled in by the Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. A clear look for Green. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Here's Garza, defended by Dunn. Pass to Gonzalez. Sinks it from distance. Gonzalez has got 5 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Green, the pass to Goodwin. Allen outside. Outside, Green. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Gonzalez. Right wing. Here's Shireman. Here's Garza. And the Celtics another three.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Dunn. And that comes off the assist by Green. Dunn's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks checked in for Iguodaro. Devin Booker comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Allen. Boston also changing it up. Hauser, he's checked in for Garza. Jaylen Brown comes in for Walsh. And Derek White subbed in for Shireman. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Green against Brown. Over Green. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Boston leading by 9. Outside, Brown. Hauser outside. They set the pick. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Oh, Jaylen Brown from extended range.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Gillespie. 9 points in the game. Dunn, the pass to Green. And he jams it home with authority.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Hauser outside. Pass to Brown. From the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Booker. Dunn outside. Here's Gillespie. Three-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Kidd has got 4 rebounds now. To the right side. Here's Gonzalez. Give him 8. They double him with Booker. Clock at 6. Brown inside. Green covering. Brown no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Booker, the pass to Brooks. They set the pick. Green for three. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Scoring is Jalen Green's top skill. I mean, he can pile up the points in a hurry.
Boston leading by 10. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Here's Kata, defended by Dunn. Here's Kata, still no points. And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Gillespie. Now here's O'Neal, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Brown with it. 23 points for him last game against Golden State.
Also, the way he was moving the ball, spectacular. Setting the table so his guys could eat.
Another miss by Brown.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Booker. The three. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
And here's Brown. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Williams a screen on White. And here's Green from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Hauser. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Back to Booker. Here's the three. Oh, Booker answers the three right back.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. And here is Vucevic. He's got 14. Now Brown puts up a three. No good that time.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Finding some room inside Green.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Hauser. And here is Vucevic. Outside, Brown. Up and over Brooks. Brown, no good.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Back to Williams. Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 3. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Williams. Vucevic in the post. Working on Williams. Richard finds Brown. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now Green. He's got 17. Brooks from outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Hauser. Offensive rebound. Outside Pritchard. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
To the inside. Here's Brown. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
43 seconds left in the half. Pass to Green. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 19 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Brown passes to White. They set the screen from downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Richard finds White. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's Jalen Green carried them back into this ball game. It's all tied up to end the quarter. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at the Suns, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Brown. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside, Brown. Off target from three-point range. Gillespie passes to Booker. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Vucevic. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 15 points.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
Williams, a screen on White. For three, Booker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Four on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brooks outside. From behind the arc. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown for three. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. 18 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Here's Booker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul him.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Pritchard surviving the D. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Rebound Boston. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Booker. White on the wing. Booker defending. White can't hit. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 2-point game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Williams, a screen on White. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pritchard with a screen on Booker. Here's White. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you so much. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Brian, back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Gillespie. He's got 9. Pass to Brooks. Now Williams, defended by Pritchard. Outside O'Neal for the lead. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Pritchard. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. The 3. Here's Hauser. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. He's got 11.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Booker no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. From deep. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot is good by Gillespie. And the Suns lead by 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Pritchard. Pass to Hauser for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Gillespie. He's got 12. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. Here's Gillespie, defended by Pritchard. And here's Brooks. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. White on the wing. Booker defending. And here's Brown for 3. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making a switch here. Green is checked in. Walsh is checked in for Boston. The Suns lead by 3. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Green. Williams, a screen on White. And here's Green from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Outside White. That 3's off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Brooks, the pass to Green. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. From outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 11 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Hauser outside. Pass to Vucevic. Over Williams. Vucevic gets the bucket. He's got 16.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 11. Count the basket. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Now Now here's Vucevic. Williams defending. Vucevic's shot is off. And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That game will be the third of 5 at home. Gillespie passes to Green. Now here's Brooks. This one for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Pass to White. The 3 is up. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Williams a screen on White. Green for 3. Kept alive. Outside O'Neal. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 5.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Outside Pritchard. And there's a pick. Pass to White from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here they come, fans. It's your one.
Phoenix making some changes. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Brooks. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Outside Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Gonzalez. Give him 8 points now. Here's Brown. Pass to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over to the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Inside. Deflected. To the middle. Here's Shireman. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Fires it from 18. Booker can't get it to go. Boston trailing. To the inside. Here's Walsh. And he banks in the layup. Walsh has got 5 points now in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Booker, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Suns lead by 1.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Pass to Brown. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. That shot is off. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown, And it's Queta in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Pass to Brown. Brown draws the double. Here's Gonzalez. Three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Highsmith. Dunn, pass to Green. And here's Allen, defended by Brown. Counted from distance. Booker's got 26 points.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's the pick. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside, Green. The 3-ball. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
It's stolen by Dunn. In transition, here come the Suns. Green for 3. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Down low. Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. 20 points for him.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Green, the pass to Highsmith. And here's Booker. To the left side wing. The 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Shireman. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Allen finds Green. Outside Booker. Shoots. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Booker's got 28.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Pass to Walsh. Here's Queta, defended by Dunn. Here's Gonzalez. Stolen by Booker. Here's Highsmith. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
First team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. O'Neal, he's checked in for Highsmith. The Celtics also with a sub. Vucevic, he's checked in for Queta. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Booker, pass to Allen. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Done with it. Here's Booker. And here is Green. Inside. Vucevic with a steal. To the wing, right side. Here's Gonzalez. to take the lead. Vucevic's shot is off. Green, the pass to Dunn. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Vucevic, a screen on Allen. And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Vucevic. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Guys, the moment Vooch gets that ball in the paint, he can beat you in so many different ways.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Green. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
A different look for Phoenix. Mark Williams comes in for Dunn, and it's Brooks in for Allen. Free throw no good for Green.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Outside, Brown over Booker. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from White. And that's now 22 points for Jaylen Brown.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Outside O'Neal. Booker's shot is good. 30 points for Devin Booker.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 24 points.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's O'Neal. Booker fires from way outside. It's hauled in by White.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Brown. No good. That would have tied it. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Outside for Brooks. Takes a three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Gillespie's checked in for the Suns.
Number 12, Colin Gillespie.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Brown passes to White. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Suns leading. Here's Gillespie. O'Neal on the wing. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams, a screen on White. Booker. Yep, right through the net. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. Williams against Vucevic. Booker for three. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside White. Outside Brown. Up and over Brooks. Brown no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Booker. Here's Gillespie. Outside Booker. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 35.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Pritchard. Takes a 3. Booker pulls it down.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Now Brooks. He launches. Brown pulls down the board. Celtics trail by 7. Vucevic. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Here's Gillespie. Brooks outside. Takes it from 10, and he racks up 2.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Vucevic, a screen on Brooks. Brown with it, guarded now by Williams. Pritchard fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Booker misses the 3. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Now Vucevic. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Now here's Booker. O'Neal on the wing, defended by Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Williams. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Outside Pritchard. Brown on the wing. Yes, sir!
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Booker against White.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Peyton Pritchard can't hit it, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. positioning himself well to send it back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Gillespie. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfect.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Let's loose for 3. Oh, it's off. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Suns, Gillespie. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now Vucevic. Brown fires! So the Suns win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian A.